On the morning of June 20th, 2011, the world lost a very special person, and we lost our brother. We wanted to make this tribute as a celebration of his life, but also we wanted to make it to let you know why we loved him so much and why we're going to miss him.
Police are investigating the cause of a fiery car crash that killed 2 people, including Ryan Dunn, one of the stars of the popular MTV show Jackass.
According to police, 34-year-old Ryan Dunn was speeding over 100 miles an hour when he crashed into this wooded embankment. Dunn's car caught fire, the impact and flames killing him and fellow passenger Zach Hartwell.
Ryan was real. You know, he didn't put on some character to be on TV. He was always himself.
Dunn and I were hands down best friends. Ever since he moved to Westchester, we've pretty much been attached at the hip.
He was just the sweetest guy. You know, he had so much love about him.
He made us smarter. He made us funnier. He made us sweeter. He brought a lot of love to the group.
He looked like everybody's best friend. He was. He was the nicest guy that you would ever want to know.
He never wanted people to be upset. He just wanted everything to be, you know, let's all laugh for a while. Ryan was born June 11th, 1977. We lived in southern Medina County, and then we moved to Brecksville when he was 2 years old. He smiled all the time, even as a little baby. And as he got older, he was very mischievous. He hated school from day one, and I think that's probably what started him off. He just did not like school, and he cried a lot. So he got the nickname Crying Ryan. According to my other 2 children, it was because I babied him, and that's why he cried. But, of course, I wouldn't admit to that.
He never was limited by reality. If he thought it'd make you laugh and entertain you by telling you he jumped off of the balcony and, you know, landed on a goose and rode around a lake, that's what you're gonna get.
He was happiest whenever he could make anybody smile or laugh. That's all he ever wanted. And it was from as early on as I can remember, that was his motivation.
And then we went to Westchester when he was 16. And he loved Westchester as soon as he got there.
Hello there, Bam.
I met Ryan when I was 12 years old. He came from Cleveland, Ohio. He went to East High School with me, my brother, Brandon DiCamello, Chris Rabb, and we just kind of hit it off right away. And we started this really terrible band called Soul Roach. God, I can't believe I'm even saying that.
It's pure excitement here at Soul Roach City. Let's take a picture of the shirt. Jess, stand up. Let's see the shirt. That is Soul Roach.
I started this band with some guys from Westchester, and we didn't have a singer, and he's like, I'll sing. And I was like, oh, can you sing? He's like, no. But I don't know, he just was such a character that he made like a good front man in a band, you know?
Bam here is my backup singer. He's a professional skateboarder and he's cool.
So we got accepted to the Battle of the Bands at East High School, and we came in last.
So yeah, Dunn got to the school, met Bam and Jess, and was immediately in trouble, filming all kinds of stuff in the bathroom.
Take 402.
Actually, they were over at the school more when the school was closed than when the school was open.
I'm a bitch! Yeah!
Bam kind of pushed the, filming things, and we were all just friends.
Gerald was calling me Pod. How do you fit up there?
And then it kind of just drifted into like doing dumb stuff to kind
kind of amuse ourselves.
As the years went on, we realized that why not just put the stuff out on a video since everybody's asking for it anyway. And that's when CKY started.
Dunn knew that I was working on a video called CKY, and he was like the primetime go-to guy. He just wanted to be in the video so bad. So he jumped off this building into this bush. At that point, I knew that he's the main guy to go to when you want to get footage.
What do you think would happen if we put that down and you just biked off of it, like moving?
I don't know, we can find out.
I just remember he was always the first one to do, like, somebody would come up with the craziest idea, like drive this bike off the church into this bush. And everyone's like, dude, no way. And he'd be the one to do it, always, you know? He was like fearless.
1 pound rigatoni coming up!
I had no problem, like, you know, crapping myself or doing the gay rollerblading, but as when it came to like jumping off roofs and riding bikes or whatever he was doing, it was like he just would go for it.
One of the first things I remember seeing him do, well, actually, he didn't do anything. He was sleeping.
Congratulations.
He was sleeping and D. Camillo rubbed poop in his face. He did great in that.
He woke me up by putting on my face.
Oh, can just get even or something.
I'm gonna kick him in the face. I'm gonna break his nose.
Just dump jelly on him or something.
Jelly? The guy put on my face, and you're talking about jelly.
We waited for D. Camillo to go to sleep. Sure enough, he goes up and pisses right in his mouth. He got like maybe a half a gallon of good piss in his mouth.
When this whole thing started with the CKY movies, and then when Jackass came about, that's when he really started to blossom.
Oh, my name's Rick.
Rick, did I meet you before?
Probably, but probably not.
Ryan.
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
First time I met Ryan was when we went to Westchester to start filming the first season of Jackass. But I knew who he was just because I'd seen, you know, early CKY videos, and I was already kind of a fan.
We go to Westchester to shoot with Bam, and we get introduced to Ryan, and we pretty much knew right away that we had a brand new ace in the hole.
The first thing we shot on that trip was him jumping into the poo water, the poo dive.
Why not just jump in the toilet and swim? I don't know. It makes him happy.
So how often do you jump in the poo stew?
This would be my first time in an actual poo stew, but I dreamt of it.
One of my favorite things about it was discovering Ryan's weird homemade prison tattoos in his underwear region.
Look at these hanger tattoos.
I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know.
What is that? Is that weights right there?
You gotta be tough.
What does that mean? I don't know.
How did the poo dive come about?
I'm void of any talent, and I needed to make a living, so I jumped in.
I'm Ryan Dunn, and this is poo diving.
It's gonna be done, you gotta be tough.
Dude, I blew that shot. You gotta do it again.
So after Dunn jumped in the waste treatment factory, he reeked so bad that everybody was allowed inside the house to eat dinner, but my mom made a table outside, and he had to eat alone because he reeked too bad.
To add fuel to the fire, they started throwing footballs at me, so needless to say, I didn't enjoy my food that night, and I stunk. And it was awesome. I didn't shower after the poo dive for at least a week, I know that, and it could have been much longer. I can't remember the last time I showered.
I'm on the barf here, dude. This sucks.
No, he's a dirtbag. Like, I mean, not morally, but physically, he was just a filthy human being.
It's pretty funny always seeing Dunn
do something and get super dirty. And we'd be done shooting for the day, and everybody go back to the hotel or clean up, and we'd all go out. Dunn would be in the same shirt, same jeans, barely like wiped off the dirt or mud, whatever we were in, and be at dinner at the bar that same night.
He usually smelled really bad. He would not bathe. Hated water.
It's not fair.
Oh, Mr. Have a sweet smile. All the women like you. Ooh.
People like me have to go around diving in the every day. Hey, man. Well, you got a tough job. Oh, look at me looking pretty everywhere I go. You got to work with what you got. Let's go.
He didn't shave. He didn't wash his hair. He didn't shower. I think we purposely wrote things to throw him in water just so we could get him clean.
Go.
Sick.
The bungee launch, I hated that, and that was like 10 years ago. Imagine how much I hate it now. I've got 10 years to marinate on hating water, and now here I am, back, getting tossed into water. It's a huge, big, disastrously annoying circle. Damn it.
Another miserable water situation for Ryan was on number 2. Basically, we put Ryan on the roof of a van on a pair of water skis, and then Preston was going to drive the van and hit the brakes right when the van hit the water, and he's supposed to water ski across the the lake.
How solid do you feel up there? Like,
I don't know. I don't think I've ever done this before.
if Ryan Dunn doesn't get hurt on this one, this whole skid is riding on my badass intro. You know, not being a stunt driver or trained in any way, stopped way too short.
And he didn't skim. He just went straight down to his face.
Into cement and muck and... Why did that not make it? What happened?
Ryan was mad because he took a major fall on that and it never got seen. So here's our chance to let the world see some of Ryan's beautiful art.
Now it's time to rediscover the lost art of van surfing. Ryan Dunn will play the role of Teen Wolf, while Preston Lacey plays the role of his cool bro Styles.
You ass!
You all right? You all right?
Yeah, all right, you.
My God.
Yeah, Ryan, that water really wasn't that deep. No.
Damn, you look all right. You want to know where I landed?
Yeah!
He ate pure and I highly recommend to never do that, kids, because he got muffed up, didn't he?
Yeah, you did. You are not very good at skiing.
You're not really good at anything.
You're not very good at skiing. I haven't found one thing I'm good at.
In the early days, just meeting Ryan, I was just trying to figure out how to write bits for him. So I was like, well, what are you good at? And he's like, oh, I like to BMX a lot.
Get him! Show him who's captain!
He already said he rode BMX, and then, like, further investigation, I found that, yeah, he does ride, but he doesn't really ride away from anything.
And he was very much into like going for things that, you know, there was no way he was going to make it from the beginning. And it wasn't because he was so brave either, but he was just, you know, he was willing to accept what was going to happen to him.
That's why we call you Dr. Kick-Ass. Now hit it. All right.